everyone. We are live here, part two with our interview with my dear friend Liv Cummings and my partner Trish, and here at YOUnicorn Way. This is our True North series where we interview humans that we feel exemplify the True North mission. And Liv, you absolutely do that. And where we left off in part one was we were just going to jump right into your jam and talking about the company that you're with and how the back office, they're encouraging you to break the matrix. And I love that. So let's just jump right in. Tell us about this.
Okay. So part of my journey that we were talking about in part one is, believing in yourself and not letting anyone dim your light, and finally coming into your own, that no one can or will or stop you, and your greatness. But that took a long time for me to understand and to learn, a period of over a decade. And so once I started to do the inner work and rewire that subconscious thinking and not letting my light dim for anyone else, the universe starts to unfold for you. I'd always known about CBD for many, many years because I knew it helped with a family member that had the shakes. I can't say any names of illnesses, but very violent shakes.
Now we should add the company that you're with is HempWorks.
HempWorks, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Here's my girl.
Yay! I love
hemp. I like it.
Yes. So I can't name any illnesses or anything like that, but very, very violent shaking. So I've known for this is probably 10 years ago, that the only thing that worked for him was CBD oil. And he was on lithium, and he was on 7 to 9 different drugs trying to get, his shaking under control. He's off of all of them, and he only takes CBD oil. So I knew a long time ago that it worked because it works for him. And then, over the years, I started learning more about it and what it could do. I tried a couple. One really, really worked so well for me for anxiousness, racing thoughts, sleeplessness. And I have bone on bone issues from being a dancer and cheerleading and all that all my life. And so I was so used to being in pain that I was just like, well, this is what it is. I'm just going to be in pain and deal with it. What am I going to do? I'm 40 years old. I'm not going to have hip replacements and knee replacements. Right. So you just get used to being in pain. It's a normal thing. And then I tried a couple other CBDs and they were crap. They didn't work. And I got tired of wasting money. So I quit it. So there's a period of a couple of years where I was just like, you can't find anything reputable. So screw it. I'm not going to, I tried Amazon. I tried head shops. I tried local, farmers. Some of them worked okay, but not enough to spend the money on it. I was like, no, I'm not seeing, no. So fast forward to a year ago, a friend of mine said, hey, are you still using CBD? And I said, no, I'm not, no. And she said, well, have you ever heard of HempWorks? I'm like, no. And she said, well, I hear it really, really works. And they have a 60-day empty bottle money back guarantee. Because I was so like, no, I'm not going to waste any more money. I'm just not. If it doesn't, I'm over that life. And so she told me that, and I was like, all right, I'll try it one more time. And so I bought a bottle and I started taking it. And, over the period of, I instantly slept better. That first night I slept better. And then over the period of a week, I got so used to standing up like a grandma, like getting out of a seated position, going, because I was in such pain. All of a sudden, and I'll never forget this day, I stood up and started walking like a regular human being. And my mind had to catch up with my body for a second and go, you just stood up normally.
Huh.
It shocked me. I was like, my hips didn't hurt when I stood up. And so my mind went, what the F? And I was going, oh my God, it's the CBD. Because, I was just taking it, in the morning and the night. So I was like, holy shit, this is legit. I finally found it. So I was like, yes, because I knew it worked. but I couldn't find anything that that was legitimate. So then I was like, okay, sign me up. What the hell do I need to do? And then come to find out, like, the story of how this company became, and the founders, and the mindset, and the community, and how, and like I said, in part one, I've always been someone in the healthcare industry, whether it's a CNA, a health practitioner, massage therapist, esthetician, astrology coach. I've always want to help people and help them be better. So with all the mindset that I had been doing on myself, this literally fell in my lap, and was like, the universe was like, here you go. You've been wanting something. You want a passion. You want something that you get up in the morning and you're like, oh my God, I found my why. I found why I want to wake up in the morning, besides just like loving my kids. And you know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
This is why, this is what I've been asking for. Like, God, please give me a passion. Give me something to wake up for and to help others, and that I can truly, like, and it's on me. It's me. You know what I mean? I'm not relying on anybody else. I'm not relying on a husband to, like, that's a whole, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's me. It's me.
You found your jam.
Yeah. So that was a year ago, and I can't tell you what it feels like to get text messages saying, thank you so much. My autistic daughter, she doesn't throw temper tantrums as much in Target anymore. Like, that makes your heart so flippin' full that you just want you want to be nonstop. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a beautiful company. I have beautiful people around me. I help people every day. And I feel very grateful. I'm very blessed.
So you found a way to be of service.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I found, when I work with children with the horses, and I have people sending me emails saying, thank you. Or even when they're out just with the horses, the calming effect. And so
exactly
that horse medicine is how I found my way to be of service. And so now, I recently had an issue with my mare. She had a huge sore in her mouth, and I had tried everything home remedy. I was pretty convinced I was going to have to call the doctor that it was cancerous. And I was gifted, Trish gifted me some CBD, and I put the drops on in the morning and at night, and within 3 days it was gone. And so I kind of the same way had heard about CBD. I'd also tried a sleep tincture that I loved it. And the samples were gone. And then Liv contacted me and said, hey, for $20, lady, you can become a distributor. So I did join HempWorks, and I'm excited for that as well, because I have seen the results. And I generally, once I see it work in the horses, then I'll apply it with my clients or myself, because horses are so sensitive, empathic, telepathic. They've got the meridian lines. They've got, all this, and they're here to, think about the relationship with the horse. They're a predator. They're a prey animal that works with a predator.
Exactly.
And they choose to work with us.
Right.
So,
and I have a girlfriend who she has a ranch, and she has many horses, and she made a good point. Horses don't lie.
No.
They don't lie. Like, animals don't lie. If it doesn't work, you can see. And her mare was so lame that they were gonna have to put her down.
Yeah.
And incredible stories. And that's just it. Animals don't lie. They can't make up stories if something works or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Liv just gave us our newest hashtag, at horses don't lie.
Horses don't lie.
Horses don't lie. And that's again why working with trauma, they have a natural fight or flight. So they regulate our heartbeat from 4 to 5 feet away. So when we're working with dysregulation, emotional dysregulation, they have a natural way of just calming us and bringing us into the now. And the more that we do that, the part of our brain that is shrunk from trauma, the neuroplasty,
right?
It heals. We come back into ourselves. We come back into a natural state of fight or flight, so that when there's real danger, that's a great tool to have. But when you're just going through the world and everything feels like, So the CBD really worked with the horses, and then I told you I took the sleep tincture, and then also had some during the day, and I had a rub that I used and really liked it. So I'm looking forward to now being a part of HempWorks as well. And part of that was just watching you grow in your excitement and following. I did my research, and really this company stands behind what they're doing, and they do have a really high quality product, which when you're doing something like as an entrepreneur, it's good to love the product and good to love what you're doing, because then it doesn't feel like work, which was the whole point of wanting to get away from what you were doing before, right? I mean, you were pretty miserable in your job, correct?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And also being a mom, I'm not going to give anything to my 9 or 10-year-old that isn't completely 1000% above board and legit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to give them CBD gummies from a gas station or you know what I mean? Like, I've definitely done my damn homework. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
just exactly what you said. Yes.
Yeah. And I think that we have so many people on the planet that are just running to a pill as opposed to doing the inner work and then using products that are more successful
with our body. That complement our functions and enhance our functions versus shutting it down, so that we will then be habitual and stay small and stay slaves to the consuming and be in pain all the time. So
exactly.
We live on a trauma. I'm sorry, Trish. Were you? Did I?
Oh, I'm really excited to see CBD companies really taking off, because I worked with like the mayor's task force 5-6 years ago in Tacoma, for regulation for when it was dispensaries and stuff like that, when they were working under the nonprofit guys, and all the stoners decided they wanted to make everything legal in retail, and they didn't realize what was happening. And really, it's always been about, for me, is the the healing properties, and to get the CBD out and use it in the ways that it can be so much that it can enhance our lives. So
absolutely.
Big pharma, and instead of really, that's not health care.
No.
That's
girls
business.
Girls, we could go an hour just on big pharma. I'm just saying, we could go an hour just on big pharma.
And the side effects from and we live on a traumatized planet, so we are all energetic beings. So I really feel like we don't even realize what we're being bombarded with. And rather than go take a pill, let's have. I'm glad that we're having this conversation. I'm glad to see that people are starting to talk about it. I do believe that those systems are collapsing under the weight of their own lie. We're just kind of going through a very discombobulated and very
it's a transitional period.
Like, everybody's out of the insane asylum right now, and they're just all learning. It's all kind of like, I know. Okay, that's why when I hear people like, "Oh, she's crazy," it's like, we're all crazy. So let's watch it with that word.
Yeah.
Let's simmer down a little bit, and the stigma attached with talking about mental health issues.
Exactly.
Humans are really messy. And so we could all stand to be a little kinder to each other, right? I mean, the world,
exactly.
Love wins, and all that.
Exactly. And we were kind of talking, I know we got to wrap up soon, but we were kind of talking a little bit about doing a retreat with the horses.
Yeah.
Maybe we can so Kimberly kind of explain where you're at and your ranch and what you do.
Oh, Kim, she's asking you.
Me. What I do here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have 4 amazing, majestic horses. One of them just happens to be a unicorn born on 444. And if you use your magic eyes, you can definitely see his horn. He is he's my true north spirit guide. And so I share him and help humans move through trauma, or just help humans navigate true north. A lot of people, if you ask them, so what's your true north? What's your divine mission, your divine purpose? what's your passion? I know I couldn't answer it at times. It took me a long time to figure that out. But because I was asking the questions and doing the work, I do believe that once you make a decision, universe shows up with legions of help that you could never have even imagined.
Yep.
And
exactly.
I actually wrote this house down 20 years ago in a journal. Sunken living room, adobe house, horses. So it has been a journey to get here, but I never stopped bushwhacking the trail.
Yes, yes.
And so what we do here at YOUnicorn Way is assist people on their own true north. We're not gurus. I don't suggest finding a guru. I think you have all the information you need inside you. It's your journey. So we're just trail guides sharing our stories and sharing the tools that have helped us on this journey.
Right.
Because I do believe that if we lived on a planet of people that were following their true north, what an amazing fucking planet.
Yes. Yeah. I'm saying, girl. So we're gonna, you guys, we're gonna have a bushwhacking retreat.
Yes.
So stay tuned if you want to attend, if you want to come, if you want to hang out with us and see a real live unicorn at the Healing Ranch of Kimberly's. Stay tuned because we're gonna have a bushwhacking retreat.
I love it. I
yes.
love it. Yeah.
I'm
and
so excited
just sharing that. Just keep doing what we're doing and what you're doing. And I believe that when we change for ourselves, that butterfly effect goes out into the world, and you never know where it's rippling out to and what a change you can make by just taking responsibility for your own true north and finding your own divine mission and your own divine timing and truth magic. I like that
that's how we get to sovereignty.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only way is our true north.
And the mission statement at YOUnicorn Way is finding your sovereignty and your piece of you, PEACE. And so being in that inner peace and just knowing that you're enough, you're enough. So
even in your messiness, even in your worst times, even
especially
when you're in a ball on the floor, you are enough and you are worthy.
You are loved. And you're not alone.
That's
so
right.
If you're watching this and you're in a dark place, don't give up.
That's
Reach out. You're not alone. You
found this video for a reason.
Yeah, you found this video for a reason, for sure. Well, ladies.
Wow, much love to you, Liv.
Much love to you. It's great to talk to you, Trish.
Thank you. I can't wait to start working on this retreat. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to this new decade. Turned 50. Just a whole new decade, and that in this 4-year of manifestation. And then, of course, Paladin being born on 444. So I'm really excited to build dreams with like-minded people. And so please stay magical, true north, divine mission, divine timing. Don't give up.
That's right.
Be on the trail.
That's right, girls. Bushwhack. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Well, we will definitely start talking offline with that. And, if you ever want to jump back on and just share your stories or exciting things that are happening, we'll have you on as a regular guest because you do light up a room, Liv. And thank you so much for sharing your sparkle.
Thank you for having me. And I will love to talk to you girls on the next, whenever episode you want to talk about, girls. I'm down.
Yeah. We'll do a retreat update.
Okay.
Right on. Okay, everybody. Have a great day. Much love from Sedona,
Bye.
Bisbee, and you're in Phoenix.
I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Scottsdale, yeah. Okay, everyone. We're all Arizonans.
Yes, we're zonies.
Zonies. I love it. Okay, ladies. Have a great day.
Bye, ladies.
Much love. Bye.